Hello there, my name is The Indestructible, and as you may have heard, there's a video game coming out today called StarFox Cesaro, and it's a watershed moment in video games history that we gotta commemorate, and I'm gonna show you how to make one of my favorite dishes. It's honey fox. Now, first thing you're gonna notice when you get your fox meat from the local deli is it's gonna have a rancid smell as soon as it comes out of the bag, and that's because fox runs rancid, and it's basically the stuff of nightmare. So now we have our fox meat and it's properly prepped. I hit it with a little bit of a liquid nitrogen torch. It's gonna cook very evenly. As you can see, we're just gonna slide that in there nice and good, and we're gonna close it because you gotta trap the extra heat in with it, or else the fox will get away from being cooked because they're a sly devil. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna prepare my honey glaze, which is it's the most important part. So you gotta have lots of fresh fruits from the local pharmacy, and we're gonna have a very citrusy tang to it, like we're hanging out in Maui, the Mayan islands of Maui. We're gonna make it zingy, it's gonna be chingy and kablingy. A little known cooking tidbit, you're gonna need a bowl. Lots of people try to cook without utensils because they're so tied to their ingredient list. They're so caught up in, oh, I gotta have sesame seed oil and I gotta have eggplant Parmesan bits, and I'm like, no, you got first you gotta get you know, your spoons and your trays. It's a rookie mistake. We're gonna use the power here. We're gonna really force this. Best, most efficient way to get all the nutrients out. It really helps if you think about, you know, ex relationships and I noticed that you called and I missed your call and I just want to say I missed your call and I still love you and hey, please call me back because I just want to tell you. And there we go. We're gonna fish those seeds out. Little known trick, you can pinch your fingers together and it almost makes like a little seed catching device. Another pro tip when you're cooking lemons is you want to go out of your way to make sure if you have any bunions or acne or sores on your hands, you want to pop those bad boys open, you want to get that lemon juice in there. It'll sting, but it'll make it go right away. Alright, so I'm gonna break it in half here, have one in each hand, and I'm just gonna and I'm sorry and I miss you and I just want you to know that make it pop, make it lock, make it drop. You can't listen to what the big juicing companies tell you. They'll say that their juicers extract most of the juice. That's absolutely false. As you can see, my hand squishing technique, look at all that juice I got in there. That's one orange and one lemon, and look at that, almost an endless supply of high quality juice. Pretty much everything I got rid of was all pulp, and that pulpy stuff doesn't have a lot of nutritional value. A little Tarantino tip, not a lot of people know. The reason why those movies are called Pulp Fiction is because there's not a lot of nutritional value in pulp. It's all in this extract here. A little bit of honey. You're gonna want to make sure you get it comes in a bear. That's the best way to transport honey. It has to come in a bear. We're just gonna ease it out just like that. And we're gonna close it up because you gotta make sure you seal it back up, or else the bear, he won't fare too well. It's a little joke because it's an inanimate bear, but it looks realistic, doesn't it? I'm gonna do a little bit of whisking here with a fork. I'm just gonna whisk that honey, and I'm gonna use that juice to really whisk it, to whisk it up. That is lovely. Scrumptious sauce. I'm just gonna get in. That's good. That's pulp reality. We're gonna leave the oven on. We still got a little bit of work to do. This next step's real important. There was a little bit of foreshadowing earlier when I made this sauce. We're actually gonna use it. We're gonna put it, we're gonna kind of just drape it over here. It's a good thing we got so much juice. We're gonna throw these guys in the broiler. Broiler is where you broil. We'll let it broil for a minute or two. Look at that. There's our finished product. Look at that. That's the good fox. A thought just hit me. I hope StarFox doesn't end up being shitty.